Okay, sure.
Hey, so we're gonna get the Sentry. Did you know that? Marvel.
How are they gonna ruin him?
Did you not see who's cast?
No.
Hold on, let me show you. Wait,
let me
nope.
think.
Just stay there. Just stay there.
Let me
Just stay
start
there.
thinking of people that would be a good fit.
Okay, think of people who would be a good fit. Now, mind you,
Well,
we did just get Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, which I was like, what?
He's in the running. They apparently offered him the role, which I still don't.
I mean, he's a great
He's a good
actor. But
actor.
that's a strange, yeah, but
he doesn't look like
kind of a weird casting. But okay.
he doesn't look like yeah.
Sentry kind of looks like, I don't even know. It's not really coming to me. So like Hulk Hogan, kind of, right? Something like that, like prime Hulk Hogan. So I'm imagining someone with like,
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, like longer blonde hair.
Yeah, long blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
Long blonde hair, right? Yeah, right. That's what you ready?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay,
like
I got a picture.
okay. I'm ready.
You ready? You ready for it? Okay, let me see. You ready? Let me do a present. Okay, screen share. Ready? The Sentry is. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Come back so you can hear me laughing. Come back.
I'm sorry, I just got some bad news. Sorry, honey.
Come back so you can hear me laughing at this. He's the Sentry. He that's not the Sentry. That looks like an Asian Dr. Fate.
Yeah, like what?
Like that's not the Sentry. That's not the Sentry. Okay. That's not the Sentry. I just maybe you know what
Marvel.
maybe if his maybe they'll pull his make his
Sorry, I my wife thought something was actually wrong with me because I was screaming.
Oh no, I mean no, something's just wrong, Marvel. Yeah. Maybe he'll go blonde and maybe he'll go blonde for the movie. Who knows? Maybe they'll just make him. I don't know. I
don't think this is actually going to happen. To be fair, I don't think. I told you in March. I think the tide is going to change. Since then, these movies keep failing. I think Disney will come around and start casting people true to the comics. I don't think they're going to keep doing this.
I don't think so. One of the people I heard that was talking about I'll just say this before we end. How do you set the screen share? They were talking about Pedro Pascal being
This is
fantastic. That's apparently they mentioned some guy who apparently is in the loop of Marvel, and he was like, yeah, that Kevin Feige was looking at the roles, like all the cast, and he was like, it's looking too white. We need to get someone else in there that has color. So which is why they went to Pedro Pascal, who is.
I mean, they're white. I mean, I guess the thing is orange or brown.
I mean, he's a minority then. But yeah, so
I mean, he's Jewish. He's a minority.
Yeah. So yeah, he's an orange minority. So it's like, oh.
But like, why?
I don't know. It's just I don't know
why.
Because acceptance and equality. I don't know. So that, anyways, that's that. Just Steven, sure. I just make people. I just can't. I hate when people are like, oh, it doesn't matter if he looks, like the comics say, as long as the race or something doesn't affect the character. I'm like, but that's not what the character looks like. That's all it is. It's just make the character what they are originally known to look like. That's all. It's just I don't get why we can't do that. Just make the character what people know it to be. That's about it.
Or make new characters.
That's it.
So you're telling me that there's only one Asian character in Marvel. It's Shang-Chi, and they gave him a movie that sucked, and that's it. I'm not. We can debate that another day. That's not a good movie.
Watch it.
Where's he? What's he doing? By the way,
which everyone keeps saying, it's like which is a problem for Marvel. Stop introducing new characters, please. Right now, you guys have actually introduced way too many new characters. Yeah. Way too many new characters. And especially if Secret Wars is going to destroy everything anyway, please just stop introducing people.
I
But
agree. And can we please bring it for the? Can we, if we're looking for diversity, can we bring in Blue Marvel? Like, I don't understand why I haven't made him a movie of him yet. He's
I
like
know
literally perfect. Like,
what
he's
about
actual target of racism. Hmm?
who is Blue Marvel? Blue
Uh,
Marvel?
yes. Yeah, go
Who's
ahead.
who?
You
Right,
typed
right, right,
it
right,
in
right.
there. He
Go
is
ahead.
the man. He's basically he was a
Wait, is he
superhero.
a man? Is he a man?
He's a
So he
man.
is.
He's the man.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. As
okay,
Adam
so that's
Bashir. Long story short, he actually is similar. He's actually kind of similar to the Sentry, where he's
mhm.
like been around forever, but we
Okay.
kind of just didn't know. Basically, he was a superhero. He was masked in like the height of like the civil rights kind of thing.
Okay.
At one day, he in a really bad fight, his mask got torn, and they found basically everyone found out he was black.
Oh, they weren't playing that.
And right, and I guess the president at the time, I don't remember who exactly it was. Maybe Nixon seems too late, but the president gave him like a Medal of Honor, and he was like, "Stop being a superhero." And everyone hated him, right? Like white people hated him because he was black. Black people hated him because he's like, "Yo, you're so powerful." He's like basically he's like Superman levels. Like, you're so powerful. Why aren't you helping us? Like, why aren't you helping us against white people? Like, and it's like a whole thing. So
That's actually pretty interesting.
yeah, see, he actually is kind of similar to the Sentry. So
Okay, and
um,
that's him with the mask on.
yes, exactly. That's what he was before.
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, they might gender swap him though.
And he is kind of one of their like, he's like super smart, of course, too. He's like, I don't know. It's just there's all these characters, and it's like I feel like they're not really trying. Like they were gonna race swap Wonder Man at one point. And it's like, why? Just make a Blue Marvel movie.
Yeah, right. I just
Like, you
yeah.
can we have characters. There are plenty of black characters.
I don't get it either. I'm looking at all this. I mean, this would be some cool. I mean, based on the story you just said, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind
Yeah,
seeing
it's a
this
really
stuff.
interesting story. Like, he had
I
the
mean, yeah, just make characters look like who they look like. Pedro plus Pascal, great actor, and maybe he can do it. Because I didn't even know he was of Latin. Like I didn't know he was Latino until like watching looking more into
you
because
didn't
that's first.
know a man whose name is Pedro?
Oh, I didn't know his name actually.
Oh,
First
I
time
see.
the first time I saw him that I recognized him was in Wonder Woman 90,
Oh, yes,
1984.
84. Yes.
Yeah, so 84. So I was like, okay, this you just I was like, okay, this guy, interesting face,
Mhm.
but
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. No, you're
And
right.
then I found he was a Latino. I'm like, oh, or I think South American, I think something like that. And I was like, okay, I got you. But yeah. But he doesn't look like Reed Richards. That's kind of the thing. He doesn't look like Reed Richards. So why cast him as Reed Richards?
Yeah.
Reed Richards has that really long, like a more rectangular style head.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't. I just don't get it. And I hate when people are like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it does. It's not really play. It doesn't really play into the race. I'm like, it doesn't play. The race doesn't play into the character. He looks like the character. That's what the character is. So it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not fair when people do that. We were talking, Snow White. Like, Snow White is like this like European piece of European literature. You are taking away someone else's.
It really
does matter.
It really does.
Just like I would be upset if they, the meme is like having Ryan Gosling play Black Panther.
Malcolm X. Oh my, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Of course,
I want to see that.
King.
I really want to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, of course, it's ridiculous, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
this guy.
like, this is someone. Comic books are like our legends, right?
Yes.
It's part of our culture. This is important.
Yeah.
That guy was awesome. I don't know that guy's name.
Yeah.
That guy was awesome as Mr. Fantastic.
You sound like Scott Lang talking when you meant like Captain American. Oh, I know you. You're awesome.
Yeah, you're great. Yeah.
Yeah, you're great.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, look. But it's like, look. Okay, look at. You can see them. Look at. What's this guy's name? Yeah. Look at. Fantastic. Reed Richards. Compared to this guy who played him years ago in the original movies, 2000 movies. Shoot, look at John Krasinski. I mean, they have the head. It's just like he just doesn't look. Even they were considering Adam Driver. Adam Driver has that elongated head.
True. I didn't want Adam Driver either.
I would have been fine with Adam Driver.
I'm so sick of this. I don't know. You don't have to have the most.
That's I was thinking. Yeah, the most
famous people.
That was another thing I was gonna bring up that I think took away from me from the Marvels. That whole thing, like with having the K-pop actor in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cause I was just like, I wrote that. I was like, we need to stop this. Like, stop it. Like, I don't need this guy to just show up. I guess you want to get the crowd, but I felt the same way when I saw Charlize Theron
Fast?
Not Fast, in Multiverse of
Guardian?
Madness, in my own
Oh
Multiverse of Madness.
yes.
I was like, we don't. I was like, okay, they got another famous actress.
Yeah, I know. Like back when in the beginning, like like Robert Downey Jr. was on the decline, and Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth really weren't that big yet.
They weren't, which is what makes
like
it so
that's
amazing.
what you need to do. Like,
yeah,
because they don't have to get these budgets under control eventually. Of course, these movies they're not gonna be profitable. They cost too much.
They cost too much, and it's
like the Marvels had the budget of the Avengers. Like what? Come on,
$200-something million. Like, and how much is it made? But by the way, which we didn't talk about, but also remember, the majority of the people who went to see, I think it's like 65% men.
Oh, of course. Well, because that's who buys comic books.
Yeah, but they don't. Can we acknowledge that? Can we please acknowledge? Can we acknowledge it's? Come on, it's not fake news. But anyways, all right. That's it. Anyways, yay. So we love up accurate casting. Love it.
We do. We should strive for it. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, all right. That's all.
Peace.